takwija koraki no waratasomeja kuba kurungi. Just remember one thing, omulembo gwa hati ogutuli muteniyo emyaka yeira emyaka yakara hiyo no bwabagotasomera ukakora mukama nakuyamba so koraki kurakorana nihira na sente zonka zikaba zitakubura ngeza hati ngo kuzikubura zikazi change value. So iyo mzaire who is outside there watching us, kike echoso kubaza hali kino ekintu kiki so leka tutegama titona tulizengana Mr. Dana tusoboreho nko mzaire weno wali ahero kunya abazaire na batakazaire na abazairira na abali mbasomesa abana. Is it right omzaire kusomesa omwana rundi it's wrong? So ndugomara magwetu gwa hati gwekiro cha hati
mazima gari omzaire wa kutekereza ngo umwana wanje no waratasomere neiza kubaho neiza kuba kurungi akatanda kumwinganiza nabandi agamba nanko oli watarasomere karo ubundi omzaire omwe nagamba ati nyo ntasome tindoho tinkukoleze hati nabara kusoma Bible omukitabu cha Ephesians ya mukaga nacho nikigamba kurungi ngo omzaire kitini sache n'umwana n'umwana kitini sache n'umuzaire kandi ko kucyongera kigamba ngo hane umwana wawe hati empane ya bino nali umulembo guturumwe bino toswa kwanga kusomesa mwana ngo habukuba nanka kaba kurungi ni muroro bundi nyoti ndasomenda kurungi noba nosana ngo umuntu wari kumanya ekiro no tandikiye kusana umuntu wari kumanya kalenda za nyencha yawo kumanya uti nobwine kana capacity yo kugambo uti nyencha ni sobora kufa ebiro byanje byo kufa nebiro bitabo kuba hawukweka kugambo uti nyowe omwana baratagiye isomero nkaba kurungi na nenko kwakigambere ngo umugisa ugwole tugugwawo mazima gali oburukorora umulembo guturumu hati tiyo myaka ya yenyuma emyaka yiwakuliremu iyo kakora kandi nogwo urukuranga utarasomere konka kurungi leka kumwinganiza no mwana wawe okalemba kumutwara hisomero owa hati abokuba hati no bokota somere noiza kukora ebintu ebyabasomere no boratunga sente zawo ukenda gurita tokuluguro tahandikiri tahandiko obora uzira kukanyaho kazahura mu banka kuzihayo noiza kuba no kore ebyabasomere abokuba ine kugera wa saininga hati nico rukurangwa abamwe baroha tugeze ntorora tasomere nibamwibe bintu byembiburangana habokuba endagano na handika nebyatamanyire ohira nyikinso gamba ngo kunaganje mu kitabu cha Ephesians ya mukaga ekitinisa cyo muzaire n'umwana nekitinisa cyo mwana n'umuzaire ekitinisa cya hati kiroho no kusoma okwebero bino eminyeto na muno abasomeri mbagamba mukalamu tejunda noboro kugamba bamwe nimpura bagamba ngo umwana wanje no baratagiye isomero abaru kujaye mbere umwerahe hati kusoma kwebyo bino it is part of life kiri kimwe habintu ebyo umuntu arikwiza kwikara nabyo habo kuba harukora bahona no waraba ali mu basi naiza kuba naitenga kusoma byabo no boraba umusigiro muka okenda kumutuma envelope ine kumarajira kandi ine kubehandikire ku murjungu omuliyaba bazira basomere neyiruta somere oborabo ine ho mutumire aho mutumire ho wana no baraja kuka 40 TV ine kusoma ahamanya ero no 40 TV nuco orkorora no bor kuvuga motoka utasomere no bine kwetegereza sign post nukwe ukasobora kuvuga na hagwecho nyowe ndingarikamu ninterera abazaire ngo bor kusomesa omwana noba omuheire future enungi kandi abana bagenzi banje abaliyo kwa benyi batekereza ngo barkwa nasoma barkorora omuzaire na muha sente atekereza ngo ubundi sente zibarkumuha omuzaire na atekereza ngo warama kusoma neza kuzumuha that's very wrong omuzaire na kusomesa okubaho kwawe nyencha nindora abana bamwe omuzaire na himba muha fizo masomero ntubarora omwana kayaziriya kandi omuzaire na hahata nakora najwara ekiteteya chumwe korora ngwiwe waje hisomero agire kabundaire agira nyakuhire sente hona kurora ngo wabaho kurungi nyentia konko kwata fees heisomero ugiriya umuzaire kujya kukayo asanga utasaswire aho nuho abana barukulemerwa utakumanya ngo umuzaire bwari kusomesa no yesomera na kusomesa ngo obe kurungi utongera kuba dependent halu noma butwa nsoma no sanga ngo umuzaire ina abana nka batanu isomero na abali omuka is the only person whom we are surviving on at home and we are all dependent on one person so naba na kusomesa ngo iwe nyencha osobole kwebeisaho omurije hobe kurungi takusomesa ngo omuhe sente zawe aho nuho exactly hati omwana no sanga natuzo omuzaire sente azirire abana bamubingo mukagaruka kandi kuno omuzaire narora ngo akole na amani kurora ngo nyencha tuwamwe kwasa abuko mulembe guturumu hati numulembe go kusoma taswa kubarahanga ngo nejja kugamba ati nyencha yawe tekwiza kuba kurungi no bora osomere nibyo tutandikaine tugambaho no mu kitabu cya Ephesians 4 aho naba yatandika kweyinganiza na rahanga kumanya nyenche chorabo tokwiza kugera ngo hago kuba nyoti ndasomere nkaba kurungi ngo ndeke kusomesa umwana wanje na hagwecho abana murole ngo numusoma kurungi muteho mutima kumanya ngo numwesomera tumukusomera abazaire then ekindi kintu kinso kugambaho
na abazaire abamu no usanga nasomesa omwana baitu omwana mukumusomesa nyo ni imanya omwana bokwa no musomesa ine nawo kumukwata mpora nko muzaire no mukwata kurungi kura ombibita no manya hati obwongo obwo mwana omuto tibukwisana wake obawo umuntu mukuru usanga muzaire na kusomesa baitu bulikaire na kujuma na kuhera most especially these single mothers na gamba hosampaki norora so obdoma bwaso bora utasomere byawe so ebintu nkebi nabyoka sometimes no sanga bitamisa no mwana kusoma na fizi na gamba kangi
ati nyoma zimagali echo tinkwikiraniza nacho habo kuba ekindu kumanya kuwagamba ngo spare the road and spoil the child. So it is opposite. You spoil the road and spare the child. Hati omwana single mother walikuwa nagamba ati uso nampaki nali akujuma obudoma bwaso na kuhera tukumanyisa ngo echo actually it is a step for a student to put in more efforts. Habo kuba norora nko kuchiri for example if you are punishing a child ntimaisa ngo umwana no mugonzi hati na hagwecho no muziri walikuba na kujuma ati obudoma bwaso na kwera nguso tine cyaro kumuha warali single mother iwe nko umwana kine kukuha oine kuba wa magezi muno kwetegerezo hati nyine korora ngo nakozesa sente omugisa guno habo kuba tubale bazaire bona ngo nasobora kuherera umwana hisomero hati yo barano bakujuma actually that is basana ko muntu baliyo no bahana ebye bigambe barikwamba kutamu mbikuoleka ngo oine kukora na amani okataho umutima hisomero okasoma orano okore bizamu okabika kurungi nyencha okaba kurungi kandi noiza kuhisa kitinisa ogurube na kujuma takwiza kongera kugera ngo obudoma bwaso hakukuba noiza kuba omaze kurugamo umuntu akwetegereza umuntu wa buryomwa rukwegomba na hagwesho nyo ndango muzeri warikuba na single mother na hero mwana na muzume ibintu nabatari kumuzuma ngo na mwanga ohireo naenda ngo mwana atemwa amanyo mukusoma kwa amanye ngo naye somera amanye ngo umuzaire nyina na yesigisa kache na kainji kurangu ya kwaraki ya muherera hasa nicho chikureha na baze ibi bigambo nyoti kunera ngo haroho umuzaire arikwangu mwana we
okay
Chiro.
So leka tuanze tugende mu murango bakama baitu tugaruke
Fort TV, stay entertained. Hot TV. Stay entertained.
My name is Muhimbo Christian. Sima Cordelia. Murungi Joy. Please don't miss the Kids Talk Show every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. For TV, stay entertained.
Hot TV. Stay entertained.
Welcome back from the commercial break. Obutulia ntuchayongera ina program yaitu iyo mzeire owali aheroku oli bujunanizi bwake bwine kutakurura ngo mwana wawe yasoma. Fine, I know that abana batalibaniza muno baitu iwe nkayo mwana byatalibaniza mwana byalete cheju. What are you supposed to do kugamba mpaka watahamani wagamba omwana wangu nine kusoma habukuba? There are some parents omwana no wakwanga kagamba nyowe mami tinkusoma rundi akaleta manyango at least na mtwara ha police bamutera mbamuseba then na koraki na garuka isomero. So obu nibo bujunanizi bako muzaire obutukwenda turole ngu omuzaire wena nasobora kole kintu nkeke rundi other parents are reckless na aleka na gamba atasomera na asomeroha.
Now there is something very important that I've remembered. When we are talking about a family is complete when God has blessed it with children. And for a child to be successful, the family will also be successful. Yeah. So when we are here talking about a parent and a child, we are leaving out the community. Kara obuzunanizwa bw'omwana kusoma akakura akagera emitwe mirungi bukabulu bwa buli omu. Konka hati no sango mwara aliyo najya primary school arjo mukano musango muhanda ali mukuzana obuya bugenzeri no mwiraberaho tamugambireho
andi ababiro bino bwo kumugamba nagamba ni wanze.
Kandi ati echo cyakube kitali buzubu cyakube kitine kizubu mwana kujya ati ni wanze ukakwata kiboko ukamutera beit hataro kwata kiboko ukamutera omuzeire we akaiza hagamba umwana wanje otire wati oto mwana kamusanje nazana umuhanda kandi ziri sazo kujya hisomero ati wawo asitogendo katera bawo aba bazeire nabo baliyo eche na chizuka kandi nyenda ngo bachure hati for instance this time around the curriculum in secondary schools has changed.
Yeah, it has really changed.
Hati obwe hindukire curriculum kugo omwana kujugoboramu ne yetaga omuzaire abe part and parcel of the curriculum. Omusomesa no bwara somesa heisomero omwana ogo omuzaire ali binkwatire the curriculum will not benefit that child. How? Leka nkoleki ngo new curriculum competence based curriculum ekyamane kibarukufa nebenda ngo omwana agire kiyayega
emirimo yengaro
skills or arabine critical thinking aine na hands on skills konka no sanga ngo omuzaire omwana obwareiza kamugamba tat bagizire ngo netwende mitware 2 nibajya kutwegesa ubundi kututendeka kukora nka liquid soap chapati nebindi omuzaire namugamba zati nyoti inzina even when she or he has the money. So eshtirije omwana bamuha homework ya new curriculum muka kwiza kukora obaramuha skills bamugagira project wakora if it is basket weaving omwana naiza kuba ali omuka nagamba tinkora homework omuzaire namugamba rabaho uje kuje bintu homework zibakuha buri ciro tuzukumara habo omuzaire tahwiza gamba taa leka mfeyo kurangu na mwegeso waranda kuruke chibo leka nchumwegese obaraba kimuhiri nka project habo kuba omuzaire tarukumanya obarugamba new curriculum obuzunanizwa bwanje nubwa hati abazaire bamwe ahabarukulemera tinkumanya abazaire munganyiri
abamu actually abamu mbagamba ngo mbakora isomere bintu bisomera bokwamba bakora isomero ndilo koraki
norora kandi tula ha skill no baramba kwegesa kukora liquid soap bahagamba ngo ngisije hisomero skill no genda nayo so hati abazaire hari ikintu kinayizuka. There are some parents who pay money for their children on time. They even follow up at school to find out, is my child behaving well? Is my child performing well? So look around, most of the schools nzitera kutayo visitation day. Omuzaire naiza aroro mwana muletere mugati abenji amara arugo mugeti isomero agenda without finding out from the doors. Gamba omwana wanje nakora ata. Omwana wanje nyitwazayi hano nea. Bamugamba omwana nakora kurungi beita masomo asatu gamulemere. Akagira obuzunaniziwa bwo kusera omusomesa wari kusomesa iri somo. No mwana mugamba nkyetagisaki kumukokinga kukoraki. Hato guno omuzaire wari kukoratera. Now there are these parents, he can pay even school fees at the beginning of the term to nil balance. But to tell that parent to go to the school, even when they call for a parents meeting, you won't see that parent at school. Even when he or she comes by accident, incidentally is there. Now look at that parent that makes me laugh. He has cleared all the fees. He's at school, maybe incidentally. I say by accident. But when he's at school, he doesn't want to mind about how his or her child is performing. Now, that is the parent who will be even at home. And they say that we've caught your child with a phone. And it is confiscated, we are expelling your child. The parent will come and say, omwana sumu menji muhira jitwale kujikozesa mumpe sumu yanji. Without even saying that this child needs punishment. At least ojera kukuwabia. Oborano enda sumu yo mwana wao. For example, phones are not allowed in schools.
Yeah, of course they are not.
Beito mzaire naiza na gamba ati omwana sumu ejini yanji mbenji muhira. Kani omwana heisomero etaliye. Omwana heisomero sumu naja kukora chanayi. So those are the parents kuonka no kuna punishment atakwenda haraha bazaire wakujia nyo mwana wanje tatero na those are the now ni ngozo muzaire. Actually one of the schools around Fort Portal City nkani ndabao nasango muzaire alesero mwanao wa head teacher agamba ono mwana mtumutea chiboku 5. That is the management of the school. Muzaire agamba nangu emboku 5 nteitu. Oh, do you know why? Omwana katahe yababiha ngo hisomero ito tumaze kusoma. Takusoma ali umuhanda ali mutawuni na araba. Omuzaire yamweretera agamba he must receive more than 10. Yamugaro mu isomero omuzaire yamutera yamwetera mu isomero. Why? Hati ogo mwana unasokorgaha yanje omuzaire. And yet omuzaire naenda ngwabe kurungi nyencha. Habokwe byokorga isomero okabiha okasiba streets oliyo kunoja kuyamu no busuma obor kuyamu obusuma katunge bizubu. Now the family now will get exactly the family niye kutunga obuzubu hakumalira. That's why obutugamba family kuba complete neenda ngu abantu batwale hisomero obakoratire bagire mitwe mirungi habo kuba for anything to come in the lifestyle of that child. If it is very negative, it will impact on the family. You like it or not?
Alona na ba teachers abazime actually kuba blamed masomera agatalgamu na gamu. Ati nyo alo isomero inzoere halo headmistress wa primary school wankwasize kiniga. Nkabandi somewhere ngezere kubunga. But headmistress yatuma abana ki group yabasini kangu mugende mwete omwana nakaijaga asambo mpia. Remember muzaire fees yakabe mulemere tamu yone eri mukubwa takatandikire beitu. Actually it was last week yatuma mugende mulete omwana ngo ija sambiro mpia. No manyo muzaire yabagamba genda mugambe huwa wenyine ijana mwitabalire rundi muhe namba yange yesu mwantere bagimwa kutwale namba yesu headmistress no manye kiyatie na mugamba ngo hello ehi nyabo ko tuimira omwana wawe hati obye no gambaki really no omukazi ya mugamba ati nuko kungamba na gamba iyo kamunzara yagamba it's me who pays his school fees and everything yagamba ubwiro bwa mazira hano ikalika ntakaraga no musero norora so bire bompira bwa heka kwa no manyine kitone cyo mupira na samba muno hati mbomwija kumutabara yagamba nyoti nko mwana wangu yagamba rabota muthoiro ole korano enda mutuhota kwenda olekyo hati headmistress inko for sure you enkayo noba
no, that is now on management and professional ethics. Head teacher, that's why most of the schools batao PTA. Kandi PTA akakatebe bachakataha bazaire. It's not only for teachers. A head teacher is there as a secretary. Hato mugaso gwa PTA eyerukubero habazaire nugugo. Obar kumanyira, that is part of co-curricular. All of arabe ine talent yo mupira. Hawachi no msera hachiro cyo mupira no chimango omuzaire na strugglinga takusobora kuha ebisale nali kumuherera fees hawira as PTA bakubene bayikara bagamba ono mwana sente ziremere omuklas na akora kurungi eine talanta yo mupira leka tumuhe basare asome kasita neiza kuba na yezumbiro mu mizano tomanya nyencha mizano yenyine so talanta kukura ekamuherera ekamuha future nungi. So that is part of management. Really, if someone has a talent that on an extent you look for that person echuro chomupira and you cannot think about his academics progress, then that one is not recommendable. Kandi nicho nkusabera ngu PTA there is something you are reminding me. PTA esemi kuba netamu netayeriso ekarora how is the management of the school. Bano abana barjo mu isomero balemere why habwachi bamanya ngo nanka na nanka baleceri isomero habukubura sente abaziri tabasoboyire ito twine ko kutswa kuyamba obharata ro gundu mulingo waswa kuyamba it is fine wait hat kusanga ngo babagambaga ngo karolerezi we have inspectors something I'm getting now that these inspectors of government abasemi kwize baka inspectinga masomero bakarora isomero nditwaza leta health yali yet academic progress yet how is the school progressing. Some inspectors bakabyama ba government bakabyama abukuba amasomero oburukurabamu nkanyu karicula mu ibaleseri government semikwa netaye bukwato because tosagamba ngo omwana atunje skills kandi okalecera burden omuzaire ngunaiza ku providinga buli kimu amasomero gamwa ga government genyine tigaine bikozesebo they don't have equipments to implement the new curriculum. Hati omuzaire isomero ndiza gamba ngo omwana rumutume cyono leta sente za cyono nyencha leta zinu sente the worst of it all omuzaire tamanye kike kugenda mu habo kwa government yane leta new curriculum eteto omuzaire kamugambe kiro uwe na ahura niyo Quran abamwe bazimba gangwe ibintu bisomero because the parent was not involved. Now the inspectors of nani gambera PTA nkongo mwana kubala basari inspectors bakabyama and they are supposed to inspect schools. So nicho rukorora ngo omasomero agamu ebintu nali engeso nali enyetwaza emtwalize isomero ku semikolo bataramu ngagena ngakoraki ngariga hamuramwa kandi busahar gagambaho because the inspectors ba government bakabyama
abokuba hati eri isomero buli muntu wena na complaininga buli muzee na gambe dero babana baitu ndoja kuba mara ino bwa government kandi inspection ebyamere hata na PTA zimwe nsemeras college zitemwa mana abokuba isomero nilyo muzaire aba abantu bagenda mbajoga muna abazaire ba abantu babatamisa that's why hati alo abazaire abamwe abaine muranganyira abaine ubwongo bucheke bonka norora so ugakurora like katugame ka headmistress ya mutreating ati ya mule kangweta ine mugaso kandi of head ekyata kumanya ngu ogwo mulimo nasobora no kuguruga basobora a parent in right yo kumunyegera norora bintu nkebi akamunyegera ikananga so engeso leka bona bahengana ekitinis mbeta misabaze yo nagamba owara kutoa mutwara kun bakamujuma akamutwara nakun ati abazero ubongo buteke nagamba kankire kechiana basoma kisomo
kana hati nibyo ngambire ngo omuzaire numukama wisomero sometimes amwe bakukimanya habo kuba obarakubara government yokane bara stakeholders za masomero omuzaire omusomesa no mwana hati baraka curriculum ibalese government ikakora ensobi ya mana habo kuba stakeholder ukubanza omuzaire batamwe involvinge tarukumanya new curriculum esemeriye twazeta omugaso what is my role as a parent in implementing the curriculum hat government yamaze kujitahe kajirunda yo yabyama they are not looking at the implementation bakalet you get me wasomeso hati nchingano mzairi wa kusindika isomero akasasura fizi yona takumanya isomero halili takayoga takumanya kukora and that's what is going on. So as a parent tutakache no kunyejera buli isomero I believe it has PTA obarata kujirora noka LC1 because a parent is a stakeholder in a school na habwecho that's why omusomesa na warkwala isomero he assumes another role as a parent so iyo muzaire oborarangu isomero obundi head teacher obundi umuntu wena yakora ikintu ekitakusemeza rorangu waheka heisomero management yali oborarangu kusoboka buza kateba kabakweta PTA nala kachiko body end nyakoroha bazaire kurolera isomero nkokulubata aga government gona gene PTA na private zimwe bakataho PTA for better management obukiralema heka ha muntu wentebe kubaza umugambe biti nyo umwana wanje alhan cyunna kugenda kurungi nkolenta totakakira police manya kunyejera
by the way kinyebano kugamba ya mufereteninga ya mgano kumugamba ngo ate omuzaire yagamba ngo it's okay no barata sambe mupira inyo mumuleke mugumize mnibyanyu aratandikira kimu next time ekiya mugambire ngo next time ngo hati nyo wogu insana tamanyi next time ija kuja ngo mwana mshaka noro
now hati that threatening eyongambiri now it calls for enyetwaze yomuntu that's why sometimes omuntu omwe na korensobi and you generalize it ogambo te kitweka yabunanka kino kitweka kibi because of one person so that one is also it calls for professional code of conduct that's personality yo muntu ko muntu as an individual but hato obara kuchukora hata as an individual no manya we are created differently as a parent what step have you taken otabyama because noenda ngo mwana wasome beitu tokusobora kumuherera kurungi which is not a crime beitu borkwa no fayo no koratera then you are very good and in doing so no baratungayo umuntu akagarika mukubi tunga ogundu muhanda orole ngu umwana wawe nyencha yasoma then haraha bazaire abarukunkwase cyenaga omuzaire neba isomero ndumweta omurukurato ayanga kujaye kandi kuno isomero buri mwese omurukurato niriyenda kubagambira ngo itu nkisomero tutayirehebera jiro bino kurangwa abana banyi twabato mu buryo twine karishura mpyaka na twenda kuongera ikintu kino bit sentence tulemere hata nkabazaire tukoleki tubeni tugamba ngo tuongere hafizi sente zono nukwe omwana wasobole kutunga buri skill yon nebinde bakwa bahanwiri omuzaire abora hata omwana warukwiza na mugamba ngo twenda kino atkanyo eri isomero nari lintamiri the very parent tajireyo and is a stakeholder semeria jo murukurato hanule because head teacher na abasomesa nabazaire abaka omuzaire okubanza wahira umwana wakamuhaya akamuhisomero nuwasemerire ayongera jo murukurato ahanule ebihanuro bimbabita into consideration nibabigenderaho nukwe nabasomole kora kulibatera hamwe because responsibility yo mwana burukurabana abamuhisomero engeso tuzukusana you get me and yet engeso itwena tusemiye kuba tukora kintu tuzimpatinga hati iwo muka tokwenda umwana kumugambaho obwaka isomero is a problem overkweta for even a meeting tokai to understand isomero kokulukutwazi hati abazaire nkabo really nibansobera tingubetegereza
abangi bekwasangwe emirimo
ngo I'm busy ninja kuno ninja kuli
tosona kusindika yiwadde muntu at least
really some of the parents nimbasaba mumwegaricemu nyondo mwana wisomero kandi muri bazaire bangi kwonka ebinda biremu nibinyoleka ngo abazaire abamwe mwine kwegarakamo kandi omwana wena anyakule isomero owampulirize owale ha Fort TV. I also thank God that you're listening. I want to emphasize this, that if you think the parents are paying for you or they're educating you that you pay them in the future, then you are doomed and you need a prayer. Omuzaire na kusomesa ngobe kurungi. Hati over kusindika bakuha fees bakuha buli kimu. Iyo tarukwenda kweyamba. Then you are becoming a problem to your own self. Hati leha ngambe uchano. Obuturu kugamba habazaire na habana. Tukabaza amasomero abasomesa ba head teacher. They are playing their role. Konka haroho ondu muntu owatarukwenda kukora mulimo. And that person is in the community. And that community ngokutwatsi kigambire ngo abazaire amwe nibalemesa community obuzunani zibwa bwaye. That community harumu abebembezi nkaba LC1 hato kora amasomero amenje as I speak now ngajya kuhumuruka. I mean ngajya kuhumura. Obaraje muka abana
bafoka kizibu nawo.
Kandi bafoka kizibu because obarako muka haroho abandi abarayamba abazaire babo merumu. Haroho abandi abarasiba babyamira muka. Haroho nabarayifora ba traffic officers bikale mbale bajyo kumagaraka. Now obuturaka hasaha yokumuruko mukwa mwenda to report back. Now that is a responsibility of everyone. Like saha no mwana ali muka noija kumurora, for example umurole saha is tasemeri zirengere sahemu mwana muto ali mukatali toine mulumu go kumura toine muzaire, you don't ask him or her no kora cyane. Omuzaire ali omuka tarkwenda kumanya umwana wali nkaye because nicho ngambe ngo hata umwana no engeso buzikumara kuhingorana za siskana okwa mwenda na mgara nkaye heisomero habazaire abandi abatarukuguma nawe obaramugarayi takwenda kumukoratera kandi hata bahize na human rights kutera kwinza kukiya habuhize na abazaire abatakwenda kurata abana niza nakubuza umwana wanzi tateru tire wacu. So now live along that umwana ali omuka na yekore ebi byarkwenda tumugambireho hakiro cyo kutandika. It is a responsibility of the LC1, a responsibility of you and me, and a responsibility of everyone to make sure that we are watchmen of these students, these learners. Are they going back at school? If not, noro mwana ali wa neighbor, you have not even bothered. Omwana wao kabakatandika harabere wiki viri katajenze. Maybe the parent would tell you tinsoboire fees. That one you may not have much support for it if you are not financially stable. But at least you have known omwana ono tagarikire no bundu kumurana asiba hana because of school fees. But haro holy nas actually the parent abamo muzaire akamusindika kwaje isomero. But ino murora au bulichiro, you are the LC1 or muzaire or muntu mukuru no nasiba nazana matatu na harukusiba no murora 1 week 2 weeks, you are not bothered.
Abana nosanga wa bamusindikira alimbodi nkatugamba arugire nka oba butuku bakasesa ize kusomera kuno baitwe cya gukora neza nka 2 weeks nazimara mwamunywani wo nororo wa renting na
good hat if
so mzaire tatire nasimuguli kabuzo mwana akayiza
no babazaire abantu kugambera. That's why I was annoyed with those parents abatarukora abana akakayisomera. Now look at this learner who is here na sibo mu bantu kuwa responsible people na zana matatu mbamurora ngugu ali mu betting ali mu bibanda saitano and yet abana bakatandika. You are not bothered even to know whether this learner is at school or not, what could have been the cause. So aho nicho ndukusabira ngubu lyomu leka tutunjeje ubuzunanizo gukurangwa abana bagaragaye, because that learner obora muleka he will become a problem to the entire community. Omusaidzo omwe Martin Luther hagamba what affects one in a major way it affects all in a minor way, which is very correct. Hati nyenje waralu okwiba neiza kutandikiro wawe kando baraiba obarabali, for example obaragwira if is some learners they have become problem to drug abuse. Omuzaire tarkwenda kufanya omwana ogo bwaraje hali cocaine, omwana ogo bwaraje no leave along that marijuana which we know that it causes mental health. Nyenche akagwira iwe rwara leme kumugamba ho najinyo iza kusanga umuhanda kutere salam na basiki no sanga nanywera kimuyetabe isomea isereke wachirora. And even when is at home, that's why now the parents, the management, the community omwana ogunasiba nkai nasiba mbarukuliachi ameiruni abarukunyenzai you are not bothered to know ahali. That's why hato twika kutandika isomero, schools are opening. Leki twena stwalo buzanzo kurangwa abana banu bagaruko mu isomero for their future, for the family to be well and for the communities to live happy. Now look at this, obutwantu gamba ngo community responsibility abazaire simanyi LC1 omwana atekereza ngo ntumukwata mpora ka glass
atakagarukira isomero sobe inatwara karuho bujunanizi bwo abana abo mwana bayida abo mwana bakubali munanga mu ruhumuro mu holidays nibo babwire burungi obora bole LC manya hwati oine kumwetoka ngo mwana kamikanizo kagana bitu mwana wange bikibiki so kumunywana norora omuzaire ahano mwana we in that period hara abazaire na akora nazinduka kabundai nazinduka mpanga and all other places bitakwenda kujena mwana wakamwejesha mulimo gwarakora. So when he or she leaves the child idle at home tamanyira hasibiri and he is happy ngo aliyo na akora mwana omwana mwejesha mulimo gukora omwana mufole active omuka omwana mugambiro baranaje hisomero if possible mutwali obwira oboru kozesa no mukoratera isomero tubulu bwira bwinji muno others claiming they are busy. Now obutwa tuli hano tugamba omwana wala awatulirize wa kurasire 40 TV na so kurora ngo as if for her we need to drive her or him like nka president.
I don't even know how to describe it. Now that child who is there, if you're there, please otahora ntugamba buzunanizo, you have a responsibility. It is your personal obligation. Nko kunchigambe ngo omwana atakusomera muzaire omwana na isomera kando wor kusoma you will even be useful to the society. Habokuba obora utasomera hajo mbisimbe bibi. Those who are lucky abasomere ira kandi tabajo mbisimbe bibi. You know there are two different things. They are very well off. Although nasazu nabo nebegomba iwe nyakusomera even when you are not well off. Habokuba mulembo guturumu. You know the world change. Even when you look at global warming, ngwenzure ka nego kwa katano hati cherirwemo. So what does it tell you? If nature can change, how about the social life? How man lives? Ebintu bihinduka. Iwe okusoma obora utasomere hati. And actually let me tell you this. There are those that have regretted even when they are still young. Akanga kusoma ya dropping out in primary. He's now 25 years but he's regretting. Hati iwe ino mugisa bakuheire fees. Bakusasura. Vitu noenda kurugo muka abanze bakuletere greda bakwicha isomero. Obole isomero noenda ngo omusomesa abanza teru omutwe akwesengereze kurangu no soma. And actually some of the children were so there. Because I believe ngomuntu wena who is above 13 years oborukwa no mugambera he keeps on learning. Learning is tugamba ngo buli kimwe iza kuchikwata in one day. It is a process. However, when they are telling you the same thing day after day, different people, your parent tells you this. When you reach in the classroom, the teacher is telling you. The head teacher is telling you the same. Hata bana bine kizungu. Some of them have assumed to be wise than both the parent and the teacher. And that's why abamwe they regret when they are even still young. Because all were kugambia na kuchire miaka. A holy, he was once there. He has experience. Witatiwa kwa na kugambia, please don't do this. Don't do A, B, C, D. You or as if they are kugambia teberum. Some of these children have tendencies. Actually, arrange they are spoiled in something called betting. Majority nyo kwa kubera nyo kubeni saba mu government e banninga betting, because even when they say above 18 in betting tuba kujya hali hageti kutaha koma kusabendanga muntu they don't have that time if is 18 and above. Now when we come to alcohol, drug abuse, abana basiskaire in drug abuse, most of them, not all of them. Now, why? Because of the influence that are not followed up by the parents. Tokwenda kumanya umwana wao hasibire na azana noha, tokwenda kuterera umwana wao kumuleka ekibi n'ekirungi. And I want to thank those parents abari kuterera abana babo bakabagambira please amaru agaleki ebisimba bereki umwana akagumzamu akalema. So if you are there abazaire bakugambire but you are proceeding in the same line, tomorrow you'll regret, and you'll regret very well and happily. No maye wori kuregretinga no gamba bakangambera na yanga. That one nyenda nsimo muzaire. Beitogo omuzaire watari kufayo kuterera mwana we. Nyenje omwana wara regretinga. Even you regret. So it will be naija kuba nasha kabiri nkamakara. Beitaro gago ono mwana nkamugambera na mugambera ya yanga tinyine cyo kumukora. So warana regretinga wenga. But sometimes we need to what we call, I can say, enforcing something. Noramba gamba ngo law enforcers, because ekiragiro bukikulema nibalemeraho barango bakisindika cyakorati. That's why they are called law enforcers. Hati ekintu kwenda gamba ni cyangwa abazaire sometimes let us enforce something.
Mara yangi mutuala polisi amtere.
Very good.
Amtere kwa zimba tsali no.
Atorochere isomero ali mu betting. Omugaruire tomorrow betting. Enforce. Omwana mutwale. Actually hariho muzaire omwe akatwara umwana wa polisi. Yamusiba webirwe. Yama yamwihaye. Yamutwara abandi bamujuma mugamba nangwa. Omwana okozere kubi no mutere bisirani kumuto munkomo no korati. Bito omwana kabalemere. As I speak now, omwana ali very transformed. Habo kuba akachimangu akanda akamugamba oyongera okole ensobe. Ninyiza kutwara no lema meza, you'll understand. And omwana kambara kwegarkam. That's why sometimes to a certain extent we need to enforce something.
That's true.
Reinforce rongo omwana wawe olenjeho orolengu wamukoratera yalema. What level have you reached? Ono mwana akandema nyo akandema na hisomero takayoga akandema nukwati.
Okay, leka tuanze tugenda mrango wa kama wetu niko tugaruke nekicheka techo tukumaliyo.
Hot TV, stay entertained.
welcome back from the commercial break. Obutuliyo ntusenda kanihira abantu abali ahero kwa abazaire abegesa n'abandi bona nenyo abana ni muhura kiki chenyine kituliyo ntugeza ko like kubaza kubahanurura au kwa bakagamba ngo akati kakoze
bakainika kachirikata
kachirikata. So iyo bwayefora mugezi muno cyali muto, in future you will regret kandi kuregret besai kinto ikibinka ngo muntu kuregreting ukagamba kakuba nahulirize kakuba nakozereke akwa binge byo kuboyefe binge byo kwabikurabiraho binge struggles nyingi sazino hatezo kuba wajya kutanganizo wakubeta tanga ine kakuba wachulire wateka ino kahuliriza your parents or abantu abandi abahero leka toge kuhuliriza abantu abahero tule kubaronka abadoma ole warakugamba mwana wanaka kojoire kubi norwa. So hano abantu nyabankusima naso kukweta akakugamba ati mwana wange akagoyojo yako tinkagondeze. So norwa hati yo munda muri novure waswara but hati kiro kindi to kwiza kajwara wizagamba kororoni yakingambe kumanyisa benge bakoraki abakora njoire ngozerente nandi. So huliriza ki following but hataliyo kwiza akakugamba mwana wange akanta akojoire kabi kandi ahwalize ngungo kamujuma kagamba ni waziyunguli muleke kumanyira. So aba nabo baliyo nkabo oli yakugamba leka kujora balance nundi leka kukora kinu waja kumujuma it's not good, it's really not good. Leka tu following turole manye emigisa yabazeire emigisa yabantu yona ni yakugendera at least no bagenda akakubaze kintu ekibi baitu no manya ngutokikoro ija kufuna abantu barakudefendinga bagamba no baramba kimbaza tali nango you know you can't stop people from talking no akabaramba baza no mwana wali mundo watakazairwe then why not you bakamba kubaza. So negativities tizikuburamu then hello na abantu abamusanga they are raised some of the things they talk about musanga ngomazi bako isemeye kubazibwa. So let's not take everything for granted leka following turole ngukinu kisemeye ko kinu abazaire musomesa abana. So tuliyo ntumaria na program yetu.
So and ekiwabazaho is part of psychology counseling. Omuntu takutire takujumira beza kwesere yaga mwana wanje orugoyo rojoiro nyoto runsemize. So oborkwano etegereza with the five senses no maze all na maze kugambera ikisemire nja ohiraho abana bebo bino abenji bambi they have a disease, their minds are always negative. You get me? All ya kugambi orugoyo rojoiro runsemize but because you have a disease of brain negative you automatically no churanku ekibi ochuranku akujumire gamba no manyisacha abamagambo ebyanyu mulembe gwanje and they assume haroho mwekamubuza what do you mean by .com biki explain it for me. Oyebuza is it a car that is invented? Are you part of the people who omona gamba those with a negative mind nagamba ebyayo tangambera naenda kungara mulembe guli and you ask yourself what is it ekintu kibarukweto mulembe. Norano mu Bible those who follow the Bible yes akana alibata kiro kya Sabbath yasanga omusaija alikubi with a paralyzed hand yamujuna abantu bamubuza ngwiyo nokora hakiro kya Sabbath and he told them ngo Sabbath was meant for man but not man for Sabbath. So there are people who are now meant for .com and instead .com was meant for you. You niwe controlling. What now hata wabaza cha dress code kan nyo wa mara man. When it comes to dress code I want to emphasize this. Abazairi abali hapiti ya masomero. It is my advice. Naba somesi abali management ya masomero. Please, especially muzaire who is the stakeholder, go to that school mu meeting PTA and you agree on the rule ngo mwana warana atahu mwisomero aiza kusanga tailo mwisomero amupime wantegereza amukore skat eyechiri eyesemeriri omwana waraiza skat yejajigarikire muobe mpale ajikozere chupa very tight omwana ogwataye. Do you get me now the importance of a parent as a stakeholder? No kuro mwana yasoma. no mugaso gwa umuzaire kujya umurukurato. Please, it is my advice from your own child. I am requesting my parents in this community and Uganda at large, go at those schools, make sure that in the school's regulation, your child is, or he or she buys a uniform at school, which is of good meter. And when that child goes home and he or she comes back, when he or she has tampered with the uniform, the school management should expel your child to find you home. So I am requesting that my dear parents, please go with the PTA and the management of the school and put that rule and regulation. And then it will be followed because the very parent is involved in formulation of. That's why the government not to involve the parents in the new curriculum, and yet they are supposed to be the core implementers. They are stakeholders. So nimbasaba bazaire abanyakulirize Fort TV nyonta karijire hano nimbesengereza ngo ekintu cyona nkihinduru leka omwana wo warali okujwara obuhale mukwasire na dini abujware omukotaliyo konko omwana wawo warana ajya hisomero. And I want to thank the schools abar kubingo omwana abo kuba joira kahali kamukwasire ohireho sometimes nabo amasomero bamba you may not blame them, never ho man because omuzeyi takuba support.
I think asazi noroli isomero lya by the way nyenda kusima isomero ya football tesis because rumlimo gwa mani habokuba remember itobwire twasomire mu isomero lekaba isomero tinkwija kubiha leka bisomero lya buli muntu wadwara gecho kwenda oyende odwara kali mundu nika kunoro oyende manyokolota, but now isomero mbalitini lakini kakasari. First of all, even if you are a parent to seme tokutaha mugeti yabo joire mpali.
That is good.
Kustahamu nakati those people even na hageti henyini. Imagine get man nagamba to semeye tokutaha mnora. Alo mnasangira abantu ahero emeriri. Ntike kandi ko takuna kangu nango muntu batahamu nempali. Muntu batahamu na mini noro.
Those are the parents. Aizire kuvistinga omwana. Ajoire mpali. Aizire kuvistinga omwana. Ajoire tinso yanko kubigamba kurungi hati ogo mwana bana argo mukakiza nempale mukwasire na mini iwe notandikira kumubinga kumugarayi. That's why nyo nagamu ninyesengereza abazaire baje, please mugende muteho ebyo berajuro muhindule. We can change something. Leka tolechi wikaliza.com we umulembe gwabo ebintu nibijja kufa kandi emirwa nali morals engeso buzuru kugena zuwa na culture neje kuwa and yone ebyo berasiskara, then we shall not have stable families.
Okay, so Mr. Dan utukumaliro bire butwasire butwayireho, so abantu abalahero ku iwe nkayiwe nova sindikira bugamboki nova ha message ki kurora mwebyo ne bitubalize babiteka munkora nyowe ninyenda kusaba abantu abali ahero the stakeholders ne bemanya abazaire abebembezi bona omuli Fort Portal na Uganda yona leka tugire kufayo tukoratire amasomero especially to abazaire kurangu twatahe bibarajiro. Then obundu kumalira ni sima amasomero gona agar kutahebera jiro ebiri kuyamba omwana kutunga engeso kandi akasoma akarigamu nabazaire abar kufayo ni basima muno mwebale kandi ni malira ni nterera ma university gate abira galitoro agar kusomesa abasomesa ejo ni Uganda Pentecostal University na Mountains of the Moon University leka abasomesa mubongeremu obukugu kurora ngo basobora kwiza kukwataniza na abazaire bano kandi bakasobora kusomesa ihanga erianyencha kubagambire ngo the world is because we are. Omugana nagamba akali bakenda okalavira ku mukonda abazaire please charity begins at home. Mwegesa bana engeso mubakuratire isomero muyambeho bambi aba head teachers ababo batahebera juru konka bibaleba because of you, because of a parent. So abazaire mumanye nkoro mulimo gwamani
mukoto muno omukurora ngu isomero lyabaho n'omwana wawe yasoma kurungi. Otherwise, I want to thank the management of Fort TV, abantu aba Fort Poto, Toro yona, mwebale abatuhunzira matu, abakorasire program wenu, wherever you are, God bless you. I remain Dan Mujulizi Amoti.
Wow. Okay, so thank you so much for your good words, good information. Yo haire actually, hairi hangalion. Abokufa bali ahero kwa abantu ita bali Dubai, Saudi Arabia na hani. Bona ni manya mbahura can they have their people here can naba mwabalo hanu mbahura. So abazaira muleke kutera abana ebyeju inyo ninyo mukubatere cyeju muka then umwana nawo nakitwara isomero. So abaregesa nabo maganyire mbasasire kururangu nabo banywa ho twiza isomero. They are doing a lot. Abegesa bakomulimo mkoto no kirongo abazaira. So bambi let's respect them. Leka tubatwale nke kintu cyamani nabo niko basobole kwa respecting. That's why sometimes nabo mbafuna mu busungu no sanga yagaruka mukubi muzaira habwe bintu nkebe. So for today I remain Trina. Let me wish you a blessed day. Bye.